Here with another episode of On the Bench presented by The Bench Market. I'm pleased to be joined by Vees forward Darwin Lakoduk. Darwin, it's been a good start to the year for the Vees in 2020. 3 wins over the course of the week in Vernon, in Salmon Arm, and then most recently here at home against Victoria. What did you see out of the week that you liked from your team?
Yeah, I mean, I thought every line was going and all the deep pairings. I thought both goalies were outstanding all 3 games, and I thought we were just playing simple, nothing too fancy, just getting to the net and working hard, and that's why we won all 3.
It was an interesting storyline, obviously, for you on Saturday, playing with Victoria at the beginning of the year, then having a chance to play them. Was it weird when you lined up against the team that you've worn their jersey for a year and a half?
Yeah, it was definitely a weird change, considering I knew every single guy on that team. I think the weirdest would be against Westhaver, considering me and Nico are both really good friends with him, so that was kind of weird, but it was fun at the same time. It was a lot of fun playing your old team, and of course we won, so that really helped.
So coming into Penticton, obviously you were in Victoria, but you're an Edmonton guy. We've gotten a lot of snow over here in Penticton the last 2 days. Has it felt a little bit more like home now?
Yeah, it definitely feels a lot more like home with all the snow now. So it's not as cold, but it's definitely feels like home.
How has Penticton been to you so far? I know it's been about a month and a half since you've been here with the team, but was it a situation where you fit right in coming into this organization, and how's it been like living in the city so far for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. I think I have one of the best billet families out there, so they're really good to me, and it's also nice living with Nico too, because we've been really close over the last 2 years, and yeah, just the whole program's been awesome, and both me and Nico have had a lot of fun so far since we've been here. It's been a really good change for the both of us, and yeah, it's been awesome.
I wanted to ask you about your relationship with Nico Somerville, obviously, because you guys played together in Victoria, you got close to Victoria, and then you get traded here to Penticton. I believe about 2 weeks later, Nico follows you here to Penn. How excited were you to hear that he was coming up here with you?
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty excited. Me and him both kind of talked about it. We both played on the same junior B team, not together, but our 16-year-old year, and it was this program is very similar to that, and the sense of how hard everything's done, and the effort put in by the coaching staff and all the players, and everyone wants to win. So I think I was excited for him when I heard he was coming here, and we were definitely both excited to be living together and be here, so it was awesome.
When you first got to the team, was there anybody that you kind of naturally gravitated towards? Was there anybody that you kind of just instantly hit it off with?
I wouldn't say I couldn't pinpoint one guy. I mean, I think every single guy was extremely nice to me, and wanted to include me right as I got here. So I was, that makes it a lot easier when everyone's trying to include you right when you get here, because it's obviously hard walking into a new locker room after walking into the same one for a year and a half. So yeah, it was good.
So when you're out on the ice, do you kind of emulate anybody from an NHL ranks? Is there anybody that you kind of look at in the pro level and want to adapt your game like, or is there anybody that you watch a lot in the NHL?
I couldn't really say I have one guy I like to watch, but I mean, there's I like to watch guys that kind of shoot the same way as me. So guys like Braden Point and McKinnon, all those guys, they're all very, very skilled guys, and I think it's important to watch them and maybe take some of their habits and bring it to my game. So yeah.
All right, a couple of rapid fire questions to finish this one off. This might be a tough one, but if you were going out for dinner with one of your new teammates, with one of your teammates that you've had here in Penticton, who do you think would be most likely to pick up the bill?
I'd have to say Dave Celia. I definitely think he would.
Just because he's the captain, he always looks out for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, he looks out for everyone, and I think he's just that kind of guy. So
you've come into the locker room now, you've had a chance to experience it a little bit. Who's the best DJ on the team right now? Who throws out the best tunes?
I mean, I'm not much into rap, but I guess Coase, he's kind of seems to be the one that plays all the music before the game and everything.
Lastly now, if money were no object, obviously, is there anywhere that you'd like to visit in the world? Is there anywhere that you've kind of dreamed about going anywhere?
I couldn't say that there's one place I really like to visit. I mean, I definitely really like Canada in general. That's kind of my my home, and I don't think there's really anywhere I'd want to specifically go and visit.
Well, I appreciate your time today. Thanks for this, Darwin. Great to get a look at you, and appreciate it again. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
That was another episode of On the Bench presented by the Bench Market. Join me next week where my guest will be Vees forward Tyler Ho.